I need to know. I need to know, do Ryan Garcia care about boxing or not? It's not really none of my business. Just want to know. I mean, because somebody who don't care about boxing, is it logical to have the person in the sport? I mean, at times it's just, I know it just seems like he don't at times. You know, at times. I mean, I just go by the things that he say. I just go by the things that he say. I go by the things that he's done. Actually, I mean, if you look at the tweets, and somebody can look at this and say, "Oh, he's trolling." Maybe he is, but then sometimes there's a truth to everything that people usually say. Sometimes there is a truth. I had sex with steroids only once. Crazy, bruh. I will swallow all steroids. I don't care if I never make money again with boxing. Your loss, not mine, for setting me up. The joke is on y'all. I mean, does he really care about boxing? I mean, you can't have nobody in the sport who don't really care about boxing. I mean, he's tested positive, and it seems like he don't really care that he tested positive. I mean, he got a lot of things going for himself. I guess so. I guess a person could say, well, why should he care? You know, if he got a lot of things going for himself, right? I mean, he got music videos. He got all these things. Music videos. He got. He's a big internet star. He has what else? I mean, he just I'm pretty sure he got like sponsors and stuff. He's done things, and he has money. So the question remains: do he really care about the sport of boxing, or is he trolling the sport of boxing? But see, when it comes to somebody's life, you shouldn't be trolling with somebody's life. And listen, once again, man, I can't say that Ryan Garcia really did cheat. I can't say this. I can only say that they said that he tested positive. That's what the results came back that his test was positive. That he tested positive. Now they saying something about his hair. He got his hair tested, but I'm also being told that there was somebody that was a personal testing that they done with their doctor. And how do we actually know it was Ryan Garcia's hair that was tested? We didn't see him give anybody a hair sample, right? I mean, we didn't see that. I mean, but they say it was. They say that that was the case. But how do we know this for a fact? We don't have to know it for a fact. We just usually just take the people's word for it, right? We take their word for it. But see, that's the thing. If we take Ryan Garcia's word for it, then doesn't that mean we have to take anybody else's word for it if they say that he tested positive for something, or if they say he tested negative for something? I mean, you can't have it one way, then you don't want to have it the other. You know, you can't say, well, the commission and everybody and whoever tested him, you can't say that those people are lying, but he's the one that's telling the truth. I mean, how do we know that he's the one that's telling the truth? Well, he's the one that said it, so he's going to say that he didn't do it. He said that he didn't test positive. He said he never took steroids. Well, apparently that's what he's supposed to say, right? I mean, think about it. That's what you're gonna say. If your girl didn't catch you, if she didn't catch you cheating, you know, if somebody cancel your girl and say, "Hey, he cheated," and your girl come ask you, you ain't gonna just admit it. I would to my girl, but I'm just saying, a person ain't gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be like, "Yeah, babe, I cheated." No, they're gonna take it to the death with them. Probably, they're gonna say, "No, I didn't cheat." So now the thing ain't the question ain't did he do it or didn't he do it. My question is, do he care about the sport of boxing? I mean, you got to remember, when you don't care about something, that means that you don't even care about the outcome of it. You don't care how far it goes. That means that you don't care, if it ruins anybody's life. If you don't care, who to step on. You don't care because you don't care about that particular thing. So do he care about the sport of boxing? You have to care. You know what I'm saying? You have to care. if you are in this sport. And based on the fact that plenty of boxers have died, plenty of boxers have died. This is a crucial sport, one of the most crucial sports. People have died. So this is one of the sports that you have to care about. And I'm talking about the people, I'm talking about boxers if you're in the sport. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not a fan of the sport, I ain't talking about you don't have to care about it. I'm talking about the actual boxers. You need to care about the sport. And I'm not here trying to say that he don't care about the sport. I ain't trying to accuse him of not caring about the sport. I'm asking a question, like, do he really care? You know what I'm saying? Because it's weird. It's weird to see stuff like this. It's weird for his tweets, and he's already deleted these tweets. Just in case you guys haven't seen them, you know. And I know somebody going to look at this and they're going to say, "Bro, you taking what he said serious? You taking those tweets serious, bro?" Well, you never know. I mean, see, that's the thing about when people troll. Sometimes there's a truth to it, but they do it in a way where they're trolling, so it's going to make people, not take it serious. I want to make it seem like I'm trolling, so they don't have to take it serious, or so they won't take it serious. I said this a long time ago. If this was the actual Ryan Garcia, he would have been doing this a long time ago. I mean, think about it. He probably would have been acting like this a long time ago. All these shenanigans and the way he's acting and all this stuff started with the Devin Haney fight. This stuff started right before the Devin Haney fight. He didn't do this with Tank. He didn't do this with with Luke Campbell. He didn't do this with with none of those guys. He wasn't acting like this. The only thing that we knew about Ryan Garcia was that he was saying something about he had health issues or something like that, or I'm sorry, mental health issues. That's the only thing that it was about. But it was never him trolling to this extent. So why is he trolling like that? It just makes you question why he's trolling like this. What's the point? You know? And I just wanted to come on here and just say that. I wanted to come on here and talk about that. I wanted to come on here and just see what people got to say about it, because I mean, it's I like to look at both sides of the fence. I don't like to condemn nobody right then and there. I like to get the facts. Just like what they saying about condemning him from boxing. That's what they saying. We need to ban him. I've heard somebody say they need to ban Ryan Garcia from boxing. And I'm like, listen, bro, why would you want to just ban him? I mean, unless he truly don't care about the sport, that's different. But why would you really just want to just ban him? That's crazy. I mean, there's other people who tested positive and who have cheated who wasn't banned. Why should we ban them? No. I mean, a regular suspension would suffice. A regular suspension would suffice. We don't have to ban him, right? I mean, it's a little harsh. Unless he really don't care about the sport. But banning him is a little harsh. And on top of that, they're not going to ban him anyway. They're not going to ban him from boxing because he tested positive. If anything, they'll just suspend him. They're not going to ban him. So for the people who saying he should be banned, no, bro, come on now. Let's be logical. I wouldn't even want him to be banned from the sport, actually. If he walk away on his own doing, then and then we can do about that. But him being banned, I wouldn't even want him to be banned from the sport of boxing. But at the same time, I also don't want him in the sport of boxing, not caring about boxing, not caring about if he lose. You know what I'm saying? If he hurts somebody, if he truly hurt somebody, because the thing that got to me was when he said, "I don't care if I never make money again in boxing." You really don't care? But then again, when you're rich and when you got money like that, I guess you wouldn't care, right? I mean, because most of his money, I guess it comes from boxing, but I can't say all of it came from boxing. I'm pretty sure a big chunk of it came from boxing when he fought Tank. A big chunk of it did come from boxing when he fought Tank. But he still got other things going on that's bringing him money, you know? But I just wanted to get on here and say that, man. I just wanted to, get on here for about 10 minutes. I'm at 9:48 right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But I just wanted to know, man, what you guys think about that. Do he really care about the sport of boxing? Is he trolling us? Or is this way of trying to make it seem like he don't care? So people would look at him and try to say that he's crazy.